What's going on, guys? Your favorite Albert here today. What the fuck, bro? I just want to go one intro without stuttering, bro. I've been doing this for the past couple days. What's up, guys? Your favorite Albert here today. I wanted to discuss a topic that has been going around for years. Like, it's been going on for a long time. Like, this is nothing new. Like, everybody's been discussing this for years. But I was never able to ever have a conversation about this topic, mainly because I was too bad at the game back then. You know, my hardest back then used to be a medium demon, back in like 2017, 2018. Mind you, I've been playing this game ever since 2015. My hardest is only ICDX. Y'all need to realize, I'm only 13. I started playing the game when I was 4. Not only that, but I didn't start getting good until like early last year, which is really insane because my hardest early last year was like a medium demon. No, it wasn't. My hardest last year was like 9 circles. It's like during February, it used to be 9 circles. Now it's ICDX. Just think about the progress I've made. But that's beside the point. Today I wanted to be discussing a topic. Is ICDX an extreme demon or insane demon? You know, in the past years, ICDX has changed difficulty drastically. Like, it went from insane to extreme to insane to extreme to insane to extreme to back to insane. Oh my god, I slurred my words at every single possible word there. But since, you know, now I'm able to finally judge on this topic because I've already beaten the level, I want to give my opinion on this. Now I want to say about this, intro. So I feel like we should just get into it. And before I even get into the difficulty of this level or the parts in this level, I want to talk about what this level has that makes it so difficult. Now, this level has a lot of things. For example, it has unbalanced gameplay. Everybody hates unbalanced gameplay. That's just amazing that it has this. It has extremely disgusting hitboxes. It has choke points. A lot of them. Just horrifyingly disgusting, terrifying gameplay. Like, if you ever, you could probably pass out and just turn into dust, just be petrified off the gameplay at this level. That was just like a heads up. That's what this level has, because it's really just horrid. But yeah, that's what this level has. That makes it so hard. Now let me get into the parts. I don't really know how to group this up because it changes game mode a lot. So let me just discuss this whole pre-drop. You know, why not? So first off, you start off with a cube. You start off with this extremely annoying saw thing, like we're in fucking Deadly Club Step. Nope, I got that mixed up. You start off with what's it called again? What's the level called? Tartarus. God damn it, made it a lot funnier. So you start off with this Tartarus type gameplay. You go into here, and now this is already the first bad part on this level. Has to be at fuck. Oh my god. The first bad part of this level is this ship right here. Do you want to straight fly here, go up, and then go back down? This back then, I remember back then when I was playing this level back in like 2017, I would never, ever, no matter how lucky I got, never was able to get past that part. I did it one time and I never seen the light of day after that part. So as you're done with that part, you want to go into this decently tough, I guess, gameplay. Nothing special about these parts, just a lot of memory, which really is just extremely easy. So it goes from medium demon to extreme demon to just medium demon again. But yeah, there are a lot of parts in this pre-drop that I can't really explain why it's so difficult, but they're just so small and minute that they're not really that, it makes it a lot easier. That's what this pre-drop's all about. Yeah, let's get into the next part, which happens to be the second hardest part of the damn level. Now, if you've watched my ICDX video, you would know that I absolutely despise this part. I despise this part so much that whenever I would get past that part, my heart would start pounding because of how hard that part was. So let me just explain to you what happens. So what you want to do is you want to transition into this horrid, just absolutely disgusting gameplay. Straight fly in here, and then you go up. Okay, this is the funny part. You go up into a reverse portal, somehow get past these two, this little gap right here. And then this part, you not jump, but you have to go up a little bit, and then when you go into that that other reverse portal, you want to straight fly. It is the dumbest bullshit ever. Oh my god, how did I put up with this level? And then when you're done with that, here's the best part. You go into this part. Doesn't seem that hard, right? Nope, there's invisible spikes. Who would have fucking thought? When you're done with those stupid ass invisible spikes, here's the worst part of this level. You go into these spikes. These forest temple looking spikes. fucking hated these spikes. Not only because they were at the little end of that ship part, but also because of how annoying it was to transition into all three of these, especially the second one. They weren't even that hard. It was just straight fly spikes, but the fact that it was at the end and that sometimes I would do dumb shit and that I die here, it was so just, I hated this part. So overall, that's all I have to say about this part. This part is so unbalanced compared to the pre-drop, and anything after that, it's insane. You won't see gameplay like this until you get to like 70%. This gameplay is absolutely extremely just annoying. How do you think of gameplay like this, Roadboss? It's the So I think this part alone, this difficulty, is Extreme Demon. The gameplay just really oh my god. It's the most unbalanced, annoying, transition filled in, like, oh my god, choke point filled, infested shit. I'm getting trauma just thinking about the damn part. Like, I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big meat. But yeah, overall, this part sucks. Just give an Extreme Demon rating and go. Alright, now the next part we have is this part. It's really short. I don't have a lot to say about this part, other than, the main, the highlight of this part is obviously the end, where you get into this stupid, fucking ugly shit part. Then you go into this weird ass double spike So I'm not gonna talk too much about the part before this. It's just easy demon gameplay. I want to talk about this straight fly. Well, not straight fly, this ship. This ship went from being one of the hardest parts of the level to being one of the easiest parts. Well, not one of the easiest parts, being one of the easier ship parts of the level. Because, this level, most of its like hard difficulty comes from a ship, obviously. And, there are a lot of ship parts that I see that are really difficult. Like, for example, when I was playing this level, like last month, whenever I got past a hard ship part, I always prepared to get ready for the next hard ship part. That's how hard the ship parts were. The highlight of my experience of this level was for ship parts. This went from being one of the harder ship parts to one of the easier ship parts. Only because if you figure out how to enter this and then figure out everything all comes down to when you press this blue orb. It doesn't matter what you think fits. It doesn't matter if you're able to know. It all comes down to when you press this blue orb. And then all you gotta do is just hold. Once you get down and you hold, please do not sell and just keep holding so you die at this bottom spike. What you want to do is you want to hold and then find the right time to let go. That's all you have to do for this part. This part is really easy once you learn how to do it. It looks impossible. Trust me, when I first started playing this level back in like early July, late June, I thought this part was fucking impossible. But the more I played it, the more I found myself getting consistent with it, and trust me. Y'all need to trust me and hold out hope, please. Cause don't quit this level just cause of this part. Now, another thing I did was that when I went past this part, since, I really went past this part, I would panic and then I would start, I would panic because, oh my God, I got past one of the harder parts of the level too. So I wouldn't know when to press the sprite because of how much I was panicking. Don't do this. Remember, if you do happen to panic, don't press, just focus on the cue. Just focus on your icon, please. That's really all I have to say for this part. Because once you get the hang of it, it is the easiest shit ever. Well, not easy shit. It's still difficult, but it's a lot easier than it was before. That's pretty much all I have to say for this part. Next part. Okay, let's go. Now, I'm including both the ball and the UFO because they're both pretty much the same difficulty. These parts are extremely easy. There's not a lot to say about these. It's just really it's kind of like a break from all of the hard parts. Like, there are times where I've died at this this ball part before, but I've only died there because I just sold because of how nervous I was getting because I got past the first two hardest parts of the damn level. Just based off of gameplay alone, this part shouldn't be that long. Oh, I forgot to rate the last part, my bad. Yeah, this part alone, just in terms of difficulty, is just like... Well, the last ship just carries it, but it doesn't carry it to the point where it's extreme. So I'd say it's Insane Demon, only because of the ship part. All right, back to the ball part. Come on. So this ball part alone, I would say once you play it, it's not that hard. This ball part alone is like hard demon. Same with this UFO. Actually, no, I think this UFO is medium demon. This UFO part, I've never died here. I've done 11,000 attempts and not one has been spent on this UFO. I've only never died there on purpose. And even if I don't really die on purpose on levels a lot. So that's all I have to say for this next part. Now this is when things start to get scary. This is the end, well not the end, this is the beginning of the end of the level, which is only halfway at the level. So yeah, you're here now, you're halfway done with the level. Let's say your heart's pounding, you transition into this ship part, and then you die here. Now first off, I died at this ship way too many times. What I mean by way too many times, I mean like I should not have died at that part many times. This part might be easier than the goddamn 40 ship. I don't understand why I die here a lot. I think it's because, again, nerves really do carry the difficulty at this level. Not only that, but the gap in this right here is just insane. So that's pretty much like the only reason why I die here a lot. Other than that, this ship part is actually the only ship part where I consider it's not extreme demon, it's actually insane demon, mainly because it didn't seem, it was, first of all, it was too short, which, you know, the other ship parts were too short, but they're also difficult enough. This one is just too short and just too easy to be considered extreme demon. I gotta say it's insane demon. And then this Q part, I skipped past it for a reason. It's not that hard. It's just like, it looks like a little break until you get to like the hard parts. So I give this part like medium demon. Actually, no, easy demon. No, medium demon. But yeah, so I finished this part. Next part. Now this right here is the hardest part of the level. Now for obvious reasons. So if you had a pair of two perfectly working eyes, you would obviously understand that this part is just infested, just covered in bushes. It's like when Sonic dies and he's just like covered in coins. It's like that's how much it is. And that's really what makes this part hard. Not only that, but I'm not really good with straight fly. I'm not bad with straight fly. I could definitely do a straight fly first attempt if I wanted to. It's just that compared to other people, and especially since I have like a mobile, this part is a lot harder for me at least. This ship part was always hard for me. So just add the difficulty of this straight fly plus the frames plus the nerves and you get the absolute hardest part of the level. It was so nerve-wracking. I died here so many times. I think I died here around 10 times in the actual level. And like this is like harder like by a huge margin. The only part that comes close to difficulty is this ship part right here, you know, the drop. And you want to go into this Q part right here, which isn't really that hard, but my heartbeat and just my nerves made this part 10 times harder than it already was. But if you play it, I could beat this in like 2 attempts, maybe, and even if I get lucky like once. Looking back at this, I don't know how I beat this level, especially with this 70 ship, but I beat it and I actually put out, so I'm not gonna stop. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say this part. This ship is but yeah, next part, let's go. Now, I might as well just include the whole level now because not really too much happening after that. But after you're done with this Q part, what you want to do is you want to go into this really difficult ship part, right? Well, not really difficult, but like it has a couple choke points. So again, nerves are gonna be here throughout the whole thing. Now nerves really just fucked my shit up, but it's not even just the nerves. The ship part alone is already still hard enough. Then after you're done transitioning, you want to go into this part was so hard. So you want to fall down and go into this 1 block space. And then after you're done with this 1 block space, you want to go into this mini ship, which I died at like once before. You want to go up and then down and then all the way up, which it's pretty easy. I don't know how I died here. Then you want to go into this fairly easy cube part, and then go into this ball and then cube. It really, this part is just all about memory and just remembering when to press, remembering how to press, remembering the timings. That's pretty much it. And then we have the biggest troll of all time. This is just a nerfed straight fly. This part was so scary. It was a nerfed straight fly too, because obviously if you look at a spike hitbox, the hitbox is a little higher up than down. So when you flip it, the hitbox is lower because you flip the spike and also the hitbox is flipped. So it's a little bit lower, so it makes the straight fly a lot easier. But yeah, you get the point. You got a straight fly, and then after you're done straight flying, you get into this part where tiny little challenge where you have to straight fly into this little again, I don't know what to call these. I still don't know what to call these. And after you're done with that, the level's over. Now I gotta rate these. So the purple ship part is, I'd say, insane demon. The cube, like high hard demon. No, like medium demon. What am I talking about? And the ship at the end is like insane demon, like mid to high insane demon. So I'm finally done rating this level. Took me a little bit, but I think I'm finally ready to get out my results. And I personally, in my opinion, think that ICDX is an extreme demon. Now you might be wondering, Why do you think that? Well, number one, you have to realize this level is carried by ship parts. If you barely, just a little bit nerfed every single ship part in this level, it probably would have been a high insane. It's just that it's so hard to the point where it's like an extremely easy extreme. Not only that, but also it's not only ship that carries this level, but it's also nerves. Nerves really, for me, they appear, early on because of how hard the, first half of the level is. So I get my nerves like at 40%. So nerves really carried like a big portion of this level for me. But yeah, shipping nerves carried this whole level. But other than that, if you're going for this as like an easy extreme, please note that you probably will go physically insane. It's gonna be like the fucking Russian, what's that called? The fucking Russian project? I forgot what it's called. It's gonna be like, you're gonna be like the goddamn Mandela project or something. Yeah, if you're going for this level, which I do kind of suggest only because I hate people and I want people to have a bad experience like me. Like same thing happened to Acropolis. I want people to have a bad experience. So please go for it. Go for, ICDX, because I want you to have a horrible experience to feel my pain. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go subscribe, like, turn the bell. And yeah, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.